So I want to talk today about how do you improve your relationship with your player? And I think this is one that is difficult because I know when I was playing, when I was growing up, I had a very frustrating relationship when it came to talking to my parents about soccer and about my development and my growth. And I think it's because so much of our interactions were based around that. I mean, through no fault of my parents' own, it was just like it was school for me, school, and then straight to we have practice after school, and then come home, and then we would go straight pretty much after about an hour or two, we would go straight to soccer practice. And during that hour or two, I'm working on homework and then come home and then do more homework and then get up early in the morning and repeat the process. So it's so easy to get a relationship, a kind of in a routine and a working relationship where it's just all about sports and all about going to soccer games and going, um, to and from. And I know as a player, you really don't understand the sacrifices that your parents make, or maybe you do, but it's still sometimes difficult to have those conversations with them, and having a relationship that's built beyond sports is difficult. But that's my essentially what I'm telling you as a parent. You have to build a relationship outside of sports. You have to build a relationship that's not based around sports. And I think if I would have known that, I knew that my parents cared about me. I knew that my parents were loved me, and I knew that it wasn't really based around sports. But I wished back then we had an avenue to be able to chat on things beyond what it, what I can do better when it comes to playing this game. And I think if I knew that, if my parents knew how to do that, I think it would have made our lives a lot easier, a lot better when it came to, just playing soccer or going to soccer games. So that's pretty much what I want to say. Make sure your player knows that your relationship with them um, is beyond sports. And there's so many parents that I know that they care less about if their player end up becoming a pro or whatever. But there are a subsection of parents who do really care about that. And I do think there's some parents who kind of end up putting undue pressure on and strain on their relationship with their child. That's all they really talk about, all they really focus on. And so what my hope is that you let them know that you care, right? And I think the biggest way is being able to kind of step back and ask, hey, did you have fun? Hey, did you enjoy the game? Hey, I love watching you play. I love being able to come out and support you here. And it's so hard. It's so hard because you're like, are you getting up, putting in all these resources, all this time? I'm um, driving you to all these games. You're like, you want to be able to tell them what they need to do. But I think being able just to kind of take a step back and just talk to them, I think they understand, like, it helps you to understand more it helps them to understand more that you care more than the 3, 2, 1. I think being able to take that step back and really be able to let them know, hey, I really do care. I really do want the best for you. I really do. I really, I enjoy being able to take you to games, but I also want you to know that I care about you as a person, and I care about the the man or woman that you're becoming. I care about the person that you're becoming. I care that you grow up to be a person with character and integrity. And if you can do that, I really do think that they may end up actually coming around and talking to you more about their sports journey and what's going on. And even more, they may even tell you, oh, especially as they get older, they may tell you what's actually going on in their life. And I think those are the conversations I value so much more than my parents telling me what I did or didn't do wrong on the soccer field. It was more about the relationships that we had and that we were able to build, just talking about life and talking about different things that you go through as a teenager. So really, really crucial. Help your player to understand that you care about them as a person and that you're all in on them growing up as people, not growing up just as trying to be great soccer players. So you do that it may, but if you do that, I do think your player will eventually be able to come around and really start being able to build a relationship that soccer is a part of it, but it's not the full. Let me know if you agree.